got the microphone on. I don't have the headphones on. Sexy voice activate like what it do. This is episode 151. Sleepless in Vegas. It was supposed to drop episode 150, but I had to drop another episode. We put the hat on, Minnesota. Y'all see what it is. Black Lives Matter. This is an interesting one. Because it was supposed to be episode 150, now it's episode 151. But Sleepless in Las Vegas is, Las Vegas is my second home. So I have a lot of stories and a lot of things that went down with me being in Las Vegas. So the first chapter, it's 9 chapters. I'm gonna try to get to all 9. If not, I'll do a part 2. But I ain't gonna talk for too long. But chapter 1 is liquor and drugs. If you listen to a couple of my podcasts, you listen to things from the past, I used to abuse alcohol, I like to pop pain pills. So you add that, and then you put a person in Las Vegas with all this going on. Slitty never sleeps. I'm abusing pain pills. I'm abusing all this. So I'm there having a grand time, abusing this shit. Nobody knowing, but I'm liquored up. You know what I'm saying? I'm pilled up. I'm having a wild time. I'm having the time of my life. I'm terrorizing. I'm, as we call it back home. Shout out to the Banana Boys. We call it paint the city red, and that's a saying from Minnesota. So what I was doing, I was painting the city red, but I was doing it solo dolo. But then when my brother was there, he really don't like the strip, so he really wasn't really the type to just be out rah 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 like me. I'm out there. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. I'm, like I said, I'm liquored up. I'm drugged up. It's a lot of women. So as we get through here, I'm going to be going over some things, and I'm going to be saying some things in this podcast and in this YouTube video, because I am recording live from YouTube. I am slowly fading away from like the SoundCloud. It's always going to be on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and all that. Shout out to them. But I'm trying to be more of back to my roots, the radio type of guy, where I'm dropping everything exclusively for you to see, where it's live, where it's no like, oh, I gotta do this and I do that, because when I do those things, y'all, I'm gonna get back on topic. I forget stuff. Like I forget a lot of stuff, like, and that's not what's good. And y'all know what it is, Mr. Red Cup. I forgot what my it's a little early in the day, but you gotta get a little power in you. But back to that chapter 2, Lost Soul in Las Vegas. Which you all know, I suffer from mental health issues. I was a lost soul. I was lost. So being in Vegas, lost. On top of that, abusing the pain pills and the alcohol, and I'm already a lost soul. So the road that I'm heading down is a destructive road. I'm not heading down the right path. So with all this going on, it's still sleepless in Vegas. I'm not getting no sleep. I'm up all the time. I'm up at wee hours. I'm drugging and bugging. That's my grandma called. Shout out to my grandma. Love you. Drugging and bugging. So with that, I'm out all the time, just getting into trouble. Not really like violent. I mean, I had to rough up a couple of people here and there. That's neither there. That's neither here or there. But being a lost soul, and also a person that was addicted to alcohol and pain pills, is a deadly combination to be in the Sin City. But I thugged it out, and with that, it started to lead to, I'm always under the influence. I'm drinking. I'm already a lost soul. So that's when the womanizing come out. So this is called womanizing part 1, where, your boy get to being around a lot of beautiful women. I got some stories that's here. Meet some beautiful women, some women that's so pretty different from the Midwest, pretty different from Seattle, pretty different. It's some exotic things going on. And me being the person I am, the LOFM guy, I'm a womanizer. So I'm where the women at. Where the women at, and wherever the women was at, Marvelous was there. I wasn't away. I'm not gonna lie on the podcast. I'm not gonna lie on YouTube. I don't care what the women was. Marvelous was there. So if it was women around, your boy was there. So, and I always felt like I've been a womanizer. I always felt like I know how to talk to women because I was raised by women. So being a womanizer wasn't hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm single. I'm by myself. So at the end of the day, I belong to no one. You know, just yet. We're gonna get there as the podcast go along. But like I said, being a womanizer, being a lost soul, being abusing the drugs and the alcohol, those combinations in Vegas still ain't adding up because it's a recipe for disaster, and that's what your boy was on. I was on that road. I'm on that road. So meet a couple of beautiful flavors, beautiful women. We get to partying. We get to exploring Las Vegas. With that being said, it so leads me to being, like I said, being a womanizer and my marvelous and beautiful women. That is the combination for disaster because I'm already a womanizer. You put me around these beautiful women, shit's gonna get popping. Excuse my language. It's bound to be bad. It's bound to get into a world of trouble. As my grandma said, you're gonna get in a heap of trouble. So, spending a lot of time with a lot of beautiful women. Me and beautiful women, we go together like peanut butter and jelly. We mesh very well. We get along. And some of those beautiful women I was with was, I would say, sitting back looking on things as I do this podcast and tell this story. Wasn't good for your boy health. But who don't want to be around eye candy? Who don't want to be around some beautiful women who embracing you? Oh my God, you're so handsome and all this and that. The ego is to the max. And when I tell y'all, I was living my best life. And yeah, like I gotta edit some things out. You gotta keep some things out. You're on YouTube. You still don't want to say certain things, and because you gotta be careful. But yeah, me and beautiful women, I could say from the early times, from when I was young, from back in Minnesota, where everybody was like, man, Mike always got the baddest girl or the cutest girl and all this and that. And in my heyday, I'm healthy now, but I was healthier back in my heyday. And I still had them. I still had some beautiful ones. I must say, I have had some beautiful women in my life. And I just don't know how I do it. I mean, but I'm gonna leave that. That's, like I said, that's neither here or there. Let me stay on topic. But like I said, I've always had beautiful women in my life. So when you put me in situations where it's beautiful women, and I know myself, I'm not thirsty, I'm not a creep, I'm not trying to be nobody I am. It's just, that's what happens. And yeah, and me and beautiful women, either we gonna go, we always gonna get along. But when are we gonna bump heads? And that's when it's gonna start to come down. It's about to come down where things go into fruition, where it's all good now. It's all good now, but it's gonna get bad. Not really bad. This story is, this Sleepless in Vegas ain't a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm telling the truth. So, so Ari is a nightclub in Las Vegas. This was, I would say, like, about 4 years ago. Your boy been there, woohoo, living his best life, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, once again, this all ties in together. Marvelous and the beautiful women. So me, I got a situation, and if you watch the videos, what I'm saying, the crazy guy that was in jail. Now me and her, we like Shaq and Kobe now. We're a team. We're an item. And we go out, my brother, his fiance at the time. It's a couples thing. So we're on the Vegas Strip. Like I said, we're at Ari. We're having a great time. This is I'm trying to edit this up to keep it as PG-13 as possible. So we're in there. I'm smelling good. If you know me, I always smell good. Got some of the best smell goods on. We're talking on this podcast, y'all. We get the noise, somebody building outside. We ain't worrying about that. So we're there, and night's going good. They playing all the jams, and got a couple in me. She got a couple in her. We feeling the vibes. The vibes of Wooty. You feel me? The vibes are great. The vibes are great. We having a blast. Things whispered in your boy ear. I'm like, we got the stamp so we can leave and we can come back. So we leave. We go. Now, mind you, we're still in Ari. We're in that casino. We just left out the club. So we go. Mind you, it's popping. The club's still going on. It's a lot going on. It's the summertime. Your boy feeling X-rated. She was feeling X-rated too. This part, like I said, if you've seen this little track list, it's Ari / freaky stuff. Yeah. I know my grandma probably watching and probably gonna be listening, sister. But just say we made it do what it do in the casino, in the club. Summertime, it's easy access. I'm gonna just leave it at there. We had a great time. Woo, real good time. And every time I sit back and I think about that story, I'm like, man, I was really, really wilding. I was really, really off my rocker to be doing what I was doing, to be risking it, to get in trouble. Because at this time, I was teaching. You know what I'm saying? This is, I was risking it all, y'all, for some buns. But that's neither here nor there. I mean, if I'm in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? I'm wilding. I'm wilding. You know what I'm saying? It's no ifs and buts about it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I mean, I edit some things, you know what I'm saying? But when I do the when I do the live shows on Twitch, you know what I'm saying? All that's in the description below. I'll get into greater details, and I'll tell that story again, the X-rated version, because you know what I'm saying, I don't want to. That's more of a mature audience, and I can get into it and let y'all know the X-rated parts. But so yeah, you know what I'm saying. So with that happened, some things I start to say, don't catch feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to catch feelings when you're lusting and you're doing this and that. Because when I found out about old buddy ready to bang me up, I kind of distanced myself. But then I kind of went on to this little moment of having fun. You know what I'm saying? So when I was having fun, the goal was don't catch feelings, because you catch feelings. I'm not with all that. I'm just trying to have a good time. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I was toxic. I'm gonna lie. I was toxic. Yep, I was toxic. And the things that I was doing to these women, and I was, giving them what they want, but I was telling them don't catch feelings because I don't want to do that. But through the process, now I'm going back into this situation. That situation started with the don't catch feelings, and then the feelings caught. I caught feelings, and now it's vibes that I'm not used to, because now I'm invested. I'm in lover's land, or how you want to call it, with this person, with the person like I said that was ready to shoot him up, bang it, but. I caught feelings. Well, we both caught feelings, but I caught feelings. I was in there. So it wasn't the vibes I wasn't used to, because like I said, it had been a while since your boy caught them feelings, because I was like, after that breakup, I was like, I'm just focusing on me. I'm just doing me. And we was there with the catching feelings. And with that led me to, like I said, the vibes that I'm not used to, meaning that I was back in my feelings. I was back on the relationship tips. I was back doing things that I didn't want to do. You know what I'm saying? And when that happened, it just took me on a whole nother ball plan. And June 25th leads me to chapter 8. Yeah, chapter 8, which is June 25th, which is my birthday, which was a week ago. You know what I mean? You can still send me a birthday if you want to. You know what I'm saying? It was tough times. I mean, I get it. I'm not mad at nobody who forgot my birthday. It is all good. But June 25th in Vegas was always a thing where I would spend my birthday, even when I was in Seattle, when I was in Seattle, I always had to be in Vegas. So June 25th was one of them special days where it's my birthday, we in Vegas, and we and some of my co-workers, we having a blast, you know what I'm saying? We having a good time. Not a lot of people, so I can get us in clubs and we can do our 1 and 2 things. And on June 25th, it was when, like I said, it all was the vibes that I'm not used to. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in that realm of, man, like I'm like in relationship when I didn't even want to. I was saying I don't catch feelings. I'm having a good time. I'm living my best life. But so June 25th is my birthday. She do all these nice things for me. She's like, oh my God, I'm doing this. I got this. We got this booth and this. And marvelous being marvelous, it's sometimes an asshole without being an asshole, if that makes sense. So June 25th, mind you, still the vibes I'm not used to. Still in a don't catch feelings stage. But now I'm invested in this. But I really don't want to be involved in this because I want to live my best life. Because I want to be toxic. I want to be on my future stuff. I want to live my best life. You know what I mean? I was already in a situation that hurt me dearly. I was, got a lot of head issues going on. I don't really know what's going on with myself, but it wasn't that. So June 25th, we out. Who was that? What was it? Hold on, let me see. Let me think. I wouldn't forgot. I think it was like Hakkasan or was something. I think it was a club, Amia. It was a club inside Caesar's Palace. So, she gets this booth and invite some flavors, some friends. June 25th is my birthday. Turn up. March Madness playing and all that, good jams and all that. I get to flirting with women. Had a lot to drink. Still, guys, make sure you're still with me. Still in the vibes that I'm not used to and the don't catch feelings stage. So on my birthday, she does all these nice things. I was happy, you know what I'm saying? My bro, we having a good time. But this Vegas, there was a lot of beautiful women. Mind you, I'm still drugged up, liquored up, lost soul, womanizer, love being around beautiful women. Yeah, you know the story. You hear the story about it. If you listen to the podcast, you understand where I'm going with this. So, long story short, I was in there with a beautiful young lady. She kissing on the boy, feeling on the boy, making the boy feel good. Mind you, I'm drunk. I'm not paying attention to what's going on, not knowing that I got a whole situation here who set this all up. Toxic shit. I'm toxic. And, we grinding, we doing our thing, and, she smooches me. And I ain't really the type to play the kissing games, you feel me? Whoa, back it up. But that body though was banging. So, kiss me. I'm like, okay. Mwah, kiss her back. Not knowing what's going on because I am intoxicated and I'm also vibes that I'm not used to. I don't catch feelings. All that, like I've been saying before in the podcast. And so yeah, I'm in the club, doing things I shouldn't be doing, rubbing, just doing the most. And lo and behold, boo thing right there. But I still knew boo thing. Like I said, what I did was wrong. So June 25th was one of those days where I became, the last chapter, heartless. Which I've always been a heartless person when it comes to fighting. I don't like to fight, but yeah, man, I was toxic. I made the situation worse than it really was because I could have just said I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm free, do whatever I want. It's my birthday. You know, talking big greasy talk because there was a lot of Hennessy in my system. Ain't no telling what I'm gonna say. So, you know, lots of champagne, lots of beer. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot going on that night, and your boy was just being reckless, being heartless, and this all leads into my letter to the women that I hurt. So episode 152 will be that. So where I'm leaving off right here with the heartless, it's gonna pick up in episode 152 to the letter to the women that I hurt, where I talk about things that I've done to hurt women that I'm not proud of, and you know, it was part of a growing up stage, you know what I'm saying? But with me, I'm always gonna tell the truth. I'm not gonna, you know, water it down. It might rub some people the wrong way, it might hurt some people's feelings, some people might feel some type of way about it, but at the end of the day, this is me apologizing, you know, which is all not bad, you know. It's, you know, it's things the women did to me, and I just act on it, you know what I'm saying? But this was this part right here where I picks up in 152. It explained it all. You feel what I'm saying? Unless something come up and I don't drop 152, then it might be 153. But at the end of the day, I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you all for listening. All the merch and everything from the Michael vs. Marvelous podcast in the description below, and always in the description when I drop a podcast. This is fun. It's fun. Storytelling, having a podcast, telling the truth, not, you know, gotta water some things down, you know. But I'm forever grateful for the people that's supporting the channel, that's helping the channel grow, that's supporting the brand, that's, you know, that's Brent Team LFM. I got a whole lot of things coming as far as merch. I've been doing a lot on that, and like I said, I want to thank everybody for watching, listening. You know, I wouldn't be where I'm at without y'all. So the people that do support me, I love y'all so much. And the people that don't, hey, it's still time to come support. It's still time to come in. Come on, I open up with open arms. I'm not gonna be mad. You know, like I